task for Judd Trump is clearly mountainous. Not just the fact that he's 7 frames adrift, but the fact that he's...
Foul.
One up with 2 to play in the semis.
Pushed a red toward. And that's a much better safety shot. Very risky.
It's well below par.
1.
That is quite a golf.
No attempt at the pot.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 16.
He didn't lack for chances in last night's session. He missed a couple of blacks. Way more clinical. Scoring much the heavier of the 2.
Well, that's another mistake. Couldn't see a way out of it. Tried to get that
Guy.
Oh, that's caught the eye as well. Terrific pot. I'm not sure if they...
Ronnie O'Sullivan,
Patience.
6.
But a World Championship final is a rather different proposition, isn't it? And of course O'Sullivan won their only previous...
The angles, but he caught the red. This looks a good safety. Paint shop. Better to miss the ball and catch it too thick. Yeah, and that was the danger, catching it a little bit too... Not just the pot, but threading that cue ball through the gap. Well played.
3.
Unintended cannon though. That needs to pull in a little. Got to try and make things simple. He knows how much it means, but he mustn't miss.
Sullivan had a good early chance in this frame and then another one after that
4.
brilliant opening.
Normally he'd played into a spot where it's...
47.
Ever seen going head to head in the biggest match on the calendar. It's not quite turned out that way so far, but who knows if... Frame. O'Sullivan has made 3 centuries. The essential start
65.
to this 3rd session.
Seven. Didn't pay the price for that, O'Sullivan.
To suffer the ignominy of having this final finish with a session to spare against his boyhood.
Nine. 96.
Champion. 7 more in this session, of course. 18 the target.
No attempt.
Of course, O'Sullivan has been on the wrong end of a crucial year. Came out a different player on the final day, having limited the damage on the first.
Just wasn't prepared mentally. But today was a different day. Corner. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Find it. Choosing the ones near the black. Black. The black now free.
Foul. A miss.
So little of the red to go out there.
47.
Missed the red completely. Yeah, the smallest of fractions there.
Though O'Sullivan's safeties have proved more productive in this match. But Trump is giving it everything, isn't it? 11 ranking titles in 2 campaigns, given the standard and strength and depth these days, is quite remarkable.
He's pushed a red to the corner. But he doesn't.
Yesterday, I guarantee you, he would have ended up buried in the road.
Yeah, he just caught it a little. Yeah, good pot. And that's what he's played. Trying. That's where he'd like to be.
One.
Trump has already the balls like that he's missed in this tournament.
Thank you.
But that one got in. Let him know that he's a different man today. That the difference.
41. .44.
Nearest the corner.
This break has been a bit of a trial. He hasn't always been in prime position, but he's held today, has punished it. With barring snookers, a frame-winning break. 46 the difference, 35 on. So
One snooker with a free ball. And that. Another good shot.
Foul.
Yeah, it's a good point, that.
him off once and for all. Which he's done. Now then, things getting a little more interesting here. Absolutely had to in this session. Got to win it. That's 6-2. He would certainly be giving himself a chance coming back. The O'Sullivan is to win this with a session to spare. He'll have to win the remaining 6 of this penalty.
12.
For a mistake. He's been on the wrong end of that throughout this final. This time, he's given a dose of medicine to O'Sullivan. Trump made a frame-winning break. Way, what a easy. The next frame.
I quite like the blue he potted as well. What a way to get position.
But he's seen Trump come back at him, make a century, punish a mistake.
In fact, he potted some that we didn't even think was on. It has. And there's another good one. Needs a good kiss. He needs a good kiss.
Bounce, he did not miss from long range, and some of them were just outrageous.
6.
Little pot.
Yes, and
Through a shot. Oh, giving himself chance of 2 reds there. And they look easy shots, but believe me, well, decided to go into them.
with his head in his hands after another miss, which let O'Sullivan in for a winning break. 3 out of 3 would be even better.
Do. Good recovery.
Worked pretty well for him, isn't it?
But it was his lack of... That's what he's attempting. He doesn't want to hit that red. Yes, and he keeps taking on.
Well played. Just grappling, doing it here.
Well, so far.
26. $34.
As much so as he was last night.
41.
He's still within 6 to within. We move into the later stages of this session. 8. One more frame to come before the next interval. Could Judd Trump possibly make it a clean sweep?
Honour. That little kiss didn't do him any favours.
In this session. Hideous in getting that cue ball cleaned on a very regular basis. Not done. Sometimes the object balls, all part of the focus and the concentration. O'Sullivan
On the black. Didn't go according to plan. And what about that? That is absolutely... He's played it. That's a shot he plays so well for that loose one. Beside cushion.
under pressure. Feeling a whole lot better about what they're seeing in this session. Frame.
Cue power, look at the cue power.
One.
He's got one upward red to contend with.
9.
At one stage, narrowed today. Trump winning 3 in a row. And he was...
Well, twice, great angle on it. So he can manoeuvre the cue ball anyway.
13-8 and 12-9 potentially.
Yeah, and he's a man. This would be the ideal time to do it. 2 straight this time.
39.
Can't get to it from there. No, what a shot was played. Great shot. Great shot. And played that cue ball short.
And this has been impressive from O'Sullivan. Begin to pick his game up, begin to look more in the mood to get back into this final. And so he was under pressure. Needed to restore at the interval. Judd Trump has played